Hello. 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 And the word is could have, or could have. Okay? So some people make a mistake with this word. All right. How we speak. All right. We'll say I could have. All right. It's just slang. It's easier than saying could have. You know, people talk fast. They'll say could have. I could have been a contender. You know, rather than I could have been a contender. They say I could have been a contender. All right. Or I could have went there. Or I could have went here. I could have went there. Could have went everywhere. All right. So, you know, they're just saying could have with an A at the end. COULDA. Okay. So they say that that's a slang term. All right. But, okay, that's how we speak. I could have been a contender. How we write. I could have been a contender. Okay. All right. That informal writing is correct. Okay. The apostrophe VE stands for have. All right. You could also write it out like this. I could have. All right. So it's either could have. It's either could have or could have. I could have been a contender. 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 All right, but you know, so we say I could have been a contender or I could have been a contender. All right. Writing in slang. Some people might just write it out like I could have been a contender. Okay, you could just write it out that way too. You're writing in slang. If you're writing very casually, very informally. All right, this is wrong. I could have been a contender. I could have. I could have sounds like I could have. Okay, it sounds like I could have. All right. Okay, this one right here. I could have been a contender. With the preposition of. All right, the preposition of is wrong. Okay, it's a preposition. Could is a modal, all right? Could is a modal verb, all right? And what follows a modal verb is a base verb, okay? Okay, so I could have been a contender with the preposition of OF. I was wrong, okay? All right, it should have been, it should be, I could have been a contender. I could have been a contender, okay? So, all right. Just like this right here. All right. Here you go. All right. Could have sounds like could have. All right. But could have is wrong. Okay. A base verb. All right. Base verb like have, be, do, make. Okay. These are all verbs in the base form. All right. Have, be, do, make. Okay. A base verb follows a modal verb. A base verb follows a modal. Okay. And a modal. All right, you can look up a list of modals right now and, you know, look up the definitions and stuff like this. But here's your modals. All right. Your modal verbs. All right, here's your most common modal verbs. All right, there's 9 of them. Can, could, may, might, must, shall, should, will, would. All right. So what comes after them is a base verb. All right. So it's going to be could have, could be, could make, I could make a cake. All right. So there we go with that. And all right. So we have that there. All right. And again, go back to the page. Took me a little bit to find the page. I had to go back about 7, 8 pages. All right, so there we go. How we speak, all right, we say coulda, because it's just easy to do it that way. A lot of times we're not spelling out the word correctly as we pronounce it. All right, so a lot of people just say coulda, COULDA. All right. And no one cares. You're talking so fast, all right, when you're speaking. So I could have been a contender, you know. Maybe some people are saying could have. But don't mistake could have, all right, apostrophe VE with this one right here, could have, all right, the preposition OF, wrong, okay? See on the bottom there, wrong, OF, of, wrong, preposition, okay? Now, what follows the modal is going to be a base verb, all right? And in this case, it's have, okay? There's your base verb. I could have the base verb, been, all right? Been is also a verb, and that's a past participle, been, all right? Get into that stuff later, okay? All right, so writing in slang, I could have been a contender. Okay, so there we go. All right, so that's what it is there. I think a lot of people make the mistake, but you know, it's just a formula. All right, what follows a modal verb is the base verb. All right, so you once you know like certain rules and stuff like that, you wouldn't make a mistake like have a preposition follow a modal verb. All right, okay, a preposition like of, could of, no, it's could have, or apostrophe VE, could have. All right, okay, so all right, you guys, let's say goodbye. I could have been a blender. I could have been I could have had a class. I could have been a contender. I could have been somebody. But because of Minnie, you know, Minnie the bomb, I wasn't a contender. What? What are you saying? What's that all about? No, I didn't stop you from being a contender. You the bum, man. You the bum. That's why you're not a contender. No, you're the bum. You're the bum. You got no class. You're not a contender. You're just a bum. No, you're the bum, man. You're the bum. I'm the contender. I'm the contender. You're the pretender. Okay, you guys. Until next time, I love you. Take care. Bye-bye.